those of you that don't know me, my name is Danica. I'm a makeup artist and this is my lifestyle channel. Today's video is on this black, sparkly, smoky eye look. So just keep on watching to find out how I came up with it. Alright guys, so I'm first going in with MAC's Layin Low and Sigma's 3D HD Precision Brush. So I'm just applying that all over my eyelid, bringing it toward my inner tear duct, following my brow bone and then out toward my temple. And then I'm just going to set that base with my RCMA No Colour Powder. So I'm starting off with my transition shade first, and that's MAC's Saddle with an Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. And I'm just applying this a little above the crease. This colour is going to be the lightest, so I need this to look really blown out and blended in. And I'm just dragging that out ever so slightly and creating a soft outer V. So the next shade that I'm going to be taking is this burnt orange shade here called Henna from the Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, and I'm going to be taking that on a MAC 217 brush. So this one's going to go directly into the crease. I'm just going to buff that up into MAC's Saddle. Then again, I'm bringing it out toward the temples and creating a very soft outer V. Also, don't forget to follow your entire crease all the way to your inner tear duct because the black will need to go there as well. And you don't want it to just go from black to skin. You need it to have a transition there as well. So now we're going to get even darker with our eyeshadows. I'm going to be taking MAC's Embark, which is like a cool tone dark brown. And I'm going to grab this small tapered blending brush, which is from Sigma. It's their E45. And I'm just going to apply this directly into the crease. I prefer using more cool tone shades in the crease to achieve depth, which is why I chose MAC's Embark. Alright, so now we're going to introduce black to the look. I'm going to be taking L'Oreal's Gel Intensa liner in Profound Black, and I'm going to be applying that with Sigma's E39 Buff and Blend brush, starting as close to that lash line as possible. And we're going to slowly work our way up to that crease. So my very last shade is Makeup Geek's Corrupt eyeshadow, which is a super black colour. And I'm going to be applying that with Sigma's E54 medium sweeper brush. So I'm grabbing a little bit of product and tapping off that excess. I'm going to be just applying that onto the lid. So I'm pretty much just using this step to darken the lid. But my final step before applying the glitter is to go back to MAC Embark and with Napoleon Perdis' 10R blending brush, I'm just going to grab a little bit of that product, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to run that above the black just to make sure that these little areas are blended a bit better. I'm going to be applying this NYX Loose Pigment from their metallic glitter range in the shade number 6, and I'm going to be stamping that all over my lid with the Too Faced glitter glue. Warm it up and then gently press it on to my eyelid like that, and it works very fast. So before it dries up, I'm going to dip my finger into that loose pigment, and I'm very carefully going to stamp that over the lid. It's always a good idea to do your black glitter smoky eye look before your foundation, because as you can see, it just goes everywhere. For today's lashes, I'm going in with this medium volume, natural looking everyday lash called Victory Lights from a brand called Artemes. So to do my lower lash line, I like to have my under eye concealer done. So I'm going to quickly go off camera, do my base, and we'll come back and finish off the look. So I'm just baking under my eyes to catch any fallout. Now I'm going in with MAC's Brown Script on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line. Alright, so the next step is to grab a black liner. I'm using MAC's Smolder Eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to fill out my lower lash line. And then going back to MAC's Embark and a bullet brush, just going to smudge out that lower lash line. I'm just going to dust off that baking powder. Right, so going back to my Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, I'm going to grab this bone coloured shade here called Humble, and I'm going to apply it to my inner tear duct as well as my brow bone. So for today's highlight, I'm using Maybelline's Master Chrome highlight in Molten Gold. It's probably one of my favourite drugstore highlights, and it looks so pretty on a variety of skin tones. When I do a very heavy smoky eye like this one, for example, I tend to not use a blush, so I'll often just stick with contouring and a little bit of bronzer. So today I'm using MAC's Sun Power. And for mascara, I'm going in with the NARS Climax mascara. I picked up the travel size because I just wanted to see if I liked it. I don't mind this. The brush sort of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but not so drying. Doesn't feel as clumpy as I'm putting it on. That's really good. Alright, so for my lips today, I'm lining it with Napoleon Perdis's Plum Roll, and then going in with a lip gloss classic that I've always loved, which is Napoleon Perdis's Velvet Revolution. So for the final step, I'm just spritzing my face with MAC's Fix Plus Spray in the coconut flavour. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, as well as suggestions for other types of videos that you'd like to see on my channel this year. I'm so excited to create new content for you guys, so let me know what you'd like to see. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!